Yeah, have you what's moving quick? I know I'm just going to mention this quickly because I know it's a little hefty and a little meaty. So with what's going on in Haiti. A lot has been going on in Haiti. As you guys know, I am of Haitian descent. That is where most of my family, lives. And so a lot has been going on with Haiti. And they're basically in a state of emergency. The prime minister was basically ousted after meeting with Kenyan officials to bring in some help into Haiti amongst the war and a lot of the crimes and the governmental, the lack of governmental stability there at this moment since the assassination of our president 2 years ago. So with that being said, so right now there's a lot going on. It's funny because just in January, I remember conversations. There's a meeting with CARICOM, trying to say that in my American accent. CARICOM, there's a meeting without any true Haitian representation there, which I thought was problematic, which they were going to, and included US, France, Canada, Jamaica, and 2 other countries, I believe. And they all got together to discuss the state of Haiti and what that was going to look like in the future, how they're going to go in and help. Kenya has since backed off on sending in some militants to
got a massive offer from the US too
in Port-au-Prince. Yeah. And so it's funny because I say this to say that a lot of so the US in January said they didn't want nothing to do with it. I remember when a lot of Haitians were trying to come to the country and they weren't able to come in after the assassination of the president.
That's where you live, Rebecca. I'm just curious because I'm in South Florida, so it's more like
I'm from South Florida, but that's where all of my family is in Haiti. Actually in the capital.
I'm just asking because it is so huge right here right now, and Sheila Sherkowitz McCormick, our representative, has been like doing everything she can to like talk to the community and stuff. So I'm sorry, continue. I was just curious if you were connected to South Florida.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm from actually West Palm Beach, so that's where my mom and dad live at the moment, but all of my family is pretty much in PAP, which is Port-au-Prince, which is where a lot of the stuff is happening. So a lot of this, the news has been reported, that's now being reported, and I'm glad that it's in mainstream media, but this has been going on for a while. When we heard about Ukraine and Russia, this is basically what has been happening in Haiti, even with the Dominican Republic. We've been literally at war, but the United States doesn't want to declare it as that for us. So, we haven't been getting mass deportations. A lot of unalived people from the Dominican Republic, our border. They're sending people over. They're killing people. They do all of the above. And that's been happening because people are looking for what? Safer environments. They're looking to just better themselves. Do they want to leave Haiti? No, but the conditions right now, especially in the city at PAP, is just unlivable. They can't. There is no stability. They don't have any kind of leadership, that true leadership there. And so when they tried to come here, we know what happened. They were all sent back. But Ukrainians, which deserved also to come here because of what was going on, when they got the opportunity, they got a little bit of a red carpet treatment. They got grace. They got, there was acknowledgement about what was going on with them, and the U.S. didn't want to acknowledge that. In January, when Haiti was asking for some type of assistance, they said they wanted nothing to do with that. They're not going to touch it. But now, during this time where there's no kind of leadership, Haiti has come, not Haiti, the U.S., as much as they had their hands in a lot of the things that are going on in Haiti, the U.S. now wanted to have conversations and allegedly urged, even though they now said that they didn't do so, but they urged the Prime Minister Ariel Henry to step down and for them to basically come together and take control over Haiti. And that's what Haitians do not want in the moment. And I say that to say a lot of the connections with Haiti, like South Florida, like Florida itself with Governor Ron DeSantis, we know what's going to happen in this time. People are desperate. They're going to find ways to try to get out of there and go to any border, whatever they can. And I know because I had family members do this as well, to go get help. And whatever that looks like, risking their lives to go through jungles in Chile, through Brazil to get to Mexico. Now I'm saying all these things because that's out of the way, but this is their routes, right? To come and do that, to get to a Texas border, to be met with Border Patrol and treated like slaves at the border. This is what Governor Ron DeSantis is now trying to put in place as well. He wants extra security on the southern border amid what's happening in Haiti, saying that he doesn't want people to come here with what's going on. There's like, he doesn't want to give the help, and whoever comes there is going to be turned away. Like they're going to be shipped back immediately or dealt with, put into, like to me, I call them like little concentration camps, for Haitians down in Florida. This is exactly how, to me, Black immigrants are always met. And I've told the story millions of times about, and under that Texas bridge a few years ago when they were coming here seeking asylum, and my cousin called me, and I was going to do the work to go pick them up. And I spoke to the woman who was housing them at the time, and it wasn't really housing, but giving them food and giving them advice about what to do. They didn't speak English, so I had to speak for my cousin. She was saying she never seen anything like this. She's been doing this for a while. People come to this border all the time. They take them in, they tell them what to do. But for some reason with Haitian immigrants, Black immigrants, it's just like they are treated the worst. She was saying she's never seen anything like it. So I just want to bring that out, because what's happening in Haiti right now is not different than what's happening in a lot of these other countries that are going through war, that are going, like, so gangs are taking over. There are militants, groups, bad people, governmental crisis. There's no leadership, all of that. People are saying that Haiti is the Gaza of the Caribbean. Like, and I can't unsee it, unhear it. I know I am connected to it by blood. I have people there right now who are fighting for their life every single day. We can't do nothing about it. If it's not governmental crisis, if it's not the actual war that's going on in there amongst the people and the government that isn't there, if it's not that, we have the environmental crisis. We have all of these things, and where all of these other countries will come and take advantage of what's going on in Haiti and say that they're helping them build up money. I can name so many of your favorite activists. I can name your all of these people, the Red Cross, all Hillary Clinton. This is why y'all always hear me on here and say I don't fuck with Hillary Clinton, because I know what happened there. If you guys Google, Bill Clinton sat before and apologized about what him and his wife did in Haiti. Yet that hasn't gone viral. That didn't make mainstream media. None of that. But he literally admitted to what he did in that country, in my mother's land. But this is why I say, they'll take advantage of it. They'll take an opportunity. They'll take land from people. They'll take money. They'll say that they will raise money and partner with people like the Red Cross and build, 6 homes? Hillary Clinton and the Red Cross, 6 homes during the earthquake. So this is why a lot of the Haitians are like, we are in such a crisis, but we don't want that to come and assist us anymore. We don't need that. So we need actual help that's going to make sense for the country. And so there's a lot of rhetoric going around, but I want people to understand this is just as any other country going through something. There is a lot of bad hands at play. There are people who want to take advantage of Haiti, almost obliterate it so that they can restart and take control of it. Why? Because Haiti is the first Black republic that gained its independence, right, from France. And we had to pay for that. That doesn't sound logic. It's not logical, but we had to pay for our independence and keep it there. And while we did that, we helped other Latin countries. We helped American states get their independence. And we are still treated like the bottom tier. No help, no nothing at all. So, I just wanted to bring that, because I know a lot of people are like, well, how do you feel about it? Because I am Haitian and because I am dealing with it.
I did want to ask you about that. Is your family okay?
Yeah. My family, well, if I say that they're okay, they're doing their best. Now, I can't imagine. I'm not there, but I do hear from them and what's going on. My brother, my oldest brother, who moved here not too long ago with his children, he goes back all the time. And the way that he has to go back is in an illegal manner. Like he has to go to a country that don't like us, And I have family that lives in that country for safety, and they have to live in a certain area. And I'm talking about the Dominican Republic. They have to live in a certain area to be outside of harm's way, because what Dominicans are doing to Haitians. And that's the closest area that they can go and seek safety. Do they want to be there?
Always been a problem.
Mm-hmm. It's always been a problem. It's always been a problem. I have a family member that just got to Chile. And if I tell y'all how she got there, y'all wouldn't even believe it. So
I know about the whole thing between the Dominican Republic and Haiti, and how they treat them and how we treat them. And I grew up here in the 70s, so like I remember the Mariel boat lift, and I remember I know I've seen the difference in how we treat Cubans versus how we've treated Haitians here. Like wet foot, dry foot, you call whatever the policy you want to, but just in general, it has always been just so stark. The difference. And I noticed it when I was little, and it has always been the case. And I have been saying this forever. It is just unbelievably wrong. Have one policy. It should be like bus tickets instead of airfare, right? Like everyone pays the same price instead of like they can sort of pick and choose and like different people, different things. But no, we have always abused.
There's nothing, even, when Donald Trump was president and how he called it a shithole country, and people ate me alive when I covered that story because I was so passionate about it. And I'm like, this is the same country that literally helped the United States, even when the United States literally put their foot on our necks, still assisted the United States when they needed assistance to free some of these states to get a lot of these states came to because of Haitians. And
we didn't forgive you. That's the bottom line. We are not going to forgive Haiti for having independence. We are
having the audacity to get independent.
Correct. It's how dare these slaves, how dare they do that? And so we will then punish you, cripple you financially for eternity, and treat you like horribly. And I have been seeing how we treat the Haitian people in South Florida. I can only speak for down here, but always bad. Always bad. It's always been embarrassing to me. Like, this is just not, it's wrong.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.